y'all like to rant and rave about not needing a man, but baby, sign me up with one. Because who putting this together? I gotta sit up here and put it in my car. I gotta buy it on my own, put it in my car, and then pull it up the stairs and put it together. That's ghetto as hell.
Why is it that you never hear women coming online saying stuff like, I really can't wait to find me a man so I can take care of him, so I can make sure he has something to eat, make sure his day is better, put a smile on his face. You really don't hear videos like that. You only hear them coming online talking about men when it's something they don't want to do or something they don't feel like doing. Well, here's the thing. If you women want a man in your life, you're gonna have to be willing to do things for him and not just sit there and waiting for him to do things for you. Because there ain't too many men signing up for that. But I do have some good news for you. There are services you can call. You can have somebody come out and put that thing together for you for whatever price. Now, if you don't have the money or you just don't want a strange man in your house, there is one more option.
You could shut the up
and get the building, because this is what that real independent life is about. Not the stuff you see on TV and social media. This is it right here. And you also said buying stuff like that and loading it in the car and taking that in the house is ghetto. And that's true, but it's also heavy. So good luck with that.
I got 4 kids and 3 baby moms. It's going viral as right now on TikTok because I said I know I won't ever get a wife. They in the comments talking about, you right, you're done, you're fried, you're turkey, you're bacon. Cool, I accept that. I f***ed up some of the relationships with my baby mom. My is, why wouldn't a woman get up here saying she got 3 baby daddies? Y'all don't be frying her ass. Y'all be like, oh, love is around the corner. Nah, it ain't. She fried turkey bacon just like me. Hype me up too. It has some equality in this mother.
I love seeing people accept the reality of their decisions, but this brother is looking for somebody to hype him up because the women are hyping up the women. So let me help this brother out. Now, you done put yourself in a bad situation, but all you got to do is get your money up, bro, and it ain't gonna matter how many baby mothers you got. These women don't care. If you got a little bread, you can have 20 baby mothers. They don't care. This is a proven fact. Get your money up and you can do whatever you want. Now, if your money's funny, but you got a little game, you don't mind hitting the gym, getting your workout in, and you're good in bed, you can pull something that way too. A lot of women out there who got stuff going on, nurses and all that good stuff, they don't mind dealing with dudes in your situation. Some of them prefer it. So if you know how to spit and hit, you're good to go. Now, if you ain't got none of that going on, you're cooked. Now, when it comes to women hyping up other women, we all know what that's about. Women love lying to each other and selling them pipe dreams. This is why, to this day, these women are still going on shows like Kendra G, not only expecting to get married, but they're expecting to marry the best man out there. They don't care how many baby fathers they got or how many kids they got. They just expect it. So don't let that bother you, brother. Just remember what I said. You get your money up and these women won't care how many baby mothers you got. The only thing they're gonna want from you is just to know their names. And when they ask you, you just be like,
there was Brenda, Letitia, Linda, Felicia, Dawn, LaShawn, Inez, and Delisha.
A lot of men seem to get upset when women have these dating standards because their standards are very low. How are you in a relationship or dating somebody and you're taking them out for your birthday and paying for the meal? Some of y'all have been in relationships with women who wouldn't buy you water if you was choking. You get nothing because they don't believe in doing anything for a man. That's your fault that the bar is in hell.
Now, it is easy for you to listen to what she's saying and misconstrue where she's going with this, but she is telling the truth. A lot of us get treated like crap when we're in a relationship because that's what we settle for. We don't raise the bar for what we expect from a woman. I've done this before, so I definitely know I've been in this situation, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other men out there have done the same thing. And a lot of it isn't that we're stupid or anything, it's just that we're going into these relationships and we're just thinking, well, let me just do what I can do to make sure she's good. But when we're doing that, a lot of us seem to forget what about us? Are we good? Are we okay? I'm telling you, you could be in a relationship for 3-4 years before you realize this woman don't do anything for you. But that is on us. It's not on her, it's on us. We've settled for that. We were okay with it. We didn't say anything about it. We just dealt with it. And you know why a lot of us dealt with it? Because she was fine. Because the sex was good. Because we like looking at her walking around with her booty shorts. That's why we dealt with it. So she is absolutely right. Our standards have been low forever. Now, I do see that our standards are starting to go up. Men are starting to ask questions like, what do you bring to the table? So I do see men are starting to come around to this, but this has went on for way too long. If you ask most men who are in a relationship right now, and they've been in a relationship for a number of years, what were you expecting from her when you got in that relationship? Most of them don't even know. You know what they probably would say? I don't know. I mean, we were getting along, everything was good, and that was it. Most men don't really think that out. So it is on us, and we gotta do better with this, man. We gotta start expecting more. Now, I'm not sitting here saying we need to come up with these delusional lists like a lot of these women. That's not what I'm talking about. But there is no reason we should just be taking taking whatever we can get like one of those looters in the LA riots. No, we need to be out here expecting these women to give us something in return. And it's funny because this is what I say to women when they talk about body count. It's the same thing, because anytime we bring up body count, women will sit there and say, well, that's not fair because men can do whatever they want and nobody cares about that. But that's on y'all. That is on the women. Y'all don't care if a man is out there sleeping with 2,000 women and then show up at your door like he's ready for marriage. Y'all don't care about that. Y'all still take them. But on the other hand, men are like, nah, we good. If you've been passed around like an NFL football, we don't want you. So when it comes to that, men have standards and women don't have any standards. A lot of these women that take anything. Of course, there are women out there who don't want community D. I know that. But what I'm saying is a lot of women don't care. If you giving them what they want, you got a little money in your pocket, you look good, these women don't care about your past. Men do. So just like I tell those women, start having more standards. If you don't like it, don't accept it. We gotta do the same thing. Stop dealing with this crap. This is why so many women struggle with answering what do you bring to the table, because they don't know what they bring to the table because they've never had to think about that. They just go into relationships, do whatever they want to do, they break up and go on to the next dude. They never had to sit there and think about what do I actually bring to a relationship. But it is about that time for us to start understanding exactly what she brings to a relationship before we get into one. So I agree with this chick. I know somebody's gonna listen to this and take it the wrong way, but I agree with her. I think she is making a great point. It is on us. Whatever we end up dealing with, it is on us. If we pick a raggedy girl who won't even give us water if we're thirsty, you do it. That is on us. We picked her. We need to pick better. And I want to address another thing she said. She mentioned the fact that women have standards. But here's the thing about those standards that these women got. They're not real.
It's all a fugazi. Fairy dust. It doesn't exist. It's not real.
These women will come online and say anything if you put a microphone in their face. I always tell you, it's like asking a 4-year-old what they want for Christmas. They'll say anything their imagination can think about. I want my own chocolate factory like Willy Wonka. I want a transformer. I want a motorcycle. They say whatever. That's how these women are when they're online. But we know most of these women, not all of them, some of them actually go out there and do it. But most of these women, the men that they are dealing with are not even close to that. Not even close. Not even the same ballpark. So I hear what she's saying when she say women got standards. But yeah, to me, that's not a real thing. Like, look at this video here. This is from a recent Kendra G show. Now, look at the young lady in the video. She has 4 kids, right? Now, listen to how much she says she wants a man to make if she's going to deal with them.
Like, I'm laughing, but I'm so serious. Like, at least $1 million.
You see what I'm saying? You just can't pay them any attention. They just be talking the talk. We all know good and well whoever gave her those 4 kids was not a millionaire, and whoever she dates next will not be a millionaire, but it just sounds good. That's all it is. So you gotta just ignore that.
You know what's the biggest difference between men in their 20s and 30s? Men in their 20s are so confident. They walk up to women, they chat them up so smooth, they want companion. Men in their 30s see a beautiful woman, they're like, I wonder what type of crazy monster lives inside her.
Yeah, you damn right. You damn right.
And the men who are 40 and up are even worse because we know what time it is. But the fact is, when you're a man in your 20s, you're just stupid. You don't know no better. You're out there shooting at targets like you're playing duck hunt. You really don't care too much about her personality. I mean, you care, but it's not that important because you're looking at those boobies and those buns. And in most situations, you're going to probably talk to whoever is willing to talk to you. And this is why cougars get so much play from the young dudes, those 20-year-olds. You hear them online all the time saying it. And in a lot of situations, these same women are not getting that same treatment from men in their age group. And that's because men in their age group know what it is. We know that women probably have more issues than Sports Illustrated, so we're a little more careful. But the young dudes don't care because she has buns and boobies. So he don't care. So he's gonna roll up on her, trying to holler at her, and the cougars over here thinking that there's something special. You're not that special. The girls in the 20s are not willing to give him any. So he just switched his target to the women who are willing to give it to him, which in a lot of situations, those are the cougars. But what it really boils down to, when you're in your 20s, you're just young and dumb. I've been there and I've done that. But as you get older, you start realizing these women come with way more than what's between their legs. I'm just saying.